Hi, Miss Wu Wenyi. I'm pleased to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So get ready. We start our interview today.
Okay.
Okay, so let's tell me about yourself.
So, good morning, madam. I'm Fu Yu. I'm 23 years old and come from Kuala Lumpur. So, as far as my education qualification is concerned, that I graduated from Bachelor of Science, Analytical and Environmental Chemistry in University Malaysia Terengganu with CGPA 3.90. So, before that, I studied in SMK Taman Esam from Form 1 to Form 6, and I managed to get 10A in SPM and 2.86 in STBM. I'm a highly motivated student who want to build a career in chemistry field that allow personal growth and provide opportunity to experience new challenge. So I'm able to handle variety of tasks. I shift priorities simultaneously. I possess critical thinking and problem solving skill too. I'm willing to learn from basic and work in a team. So during my schooling time, I organized a lot of extracurricular activities, and it helped me to improve my communications among teams and different departments to meet our goals and objectives. So I'm willing to help out each other also in a team. In addition, I was the facilitator for Run for Peace in 2019 during my university time. During this event, I helped out a lot and solved a lot of problems faced by the participants. And I also have the certification of first aid trainer and open water diver too. I'm knowledgeable in using Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. I also learned how to use analytical instruments such as gas chromatography and UV spectrometry and high performance liquid chromatography. I can speak both English and Bahasa Malaysia, and my mother tongue is Mandarin. So I've worked part-time before, and I worked as a primary school teacher at SJKC Desa Jaya for a month, and then I have worked as a temporary assistant at Public Mutual Berhad. When working as a primary school teacher, I had to prepare a lot of tutorial plan according to the guideline of the education minister. And as a temporary assistant, I help to fill up all the documents and handle a large amount of data. So I also work as an audit assistant in an audit firm, and I need to handle all the accounts, tax, and also prepare the financial reports to the client too. So this work experience have sharpens my critical thinking skills and communication skill also. So during my free time, I like to read and learn new things. I tend to gain new knowledge and facts and having a lot of fun in searching of new knowledge. That's all.
Oh, great. So why do you like this field?
So during my Form 6 time, I was motivated by my chemistry teacher. She has instilled a lot of chemistry knowledge to me and take me wonder by wonder in chemistry industry. So besides, everyone is born with curiosity, of course, and I like to solve some mathematical problems. Analytical chemistry does not only apply on theory, but also the way to solve and analysis and interpret the data. I like the condition when we have to solve different issues and we have to think logically when interpreting the data. So this field helped me explore a lot regarding environment also, and we have to learn different types of treatments in order to save up the environment for a better generations. And we tend to learn new technology and chemistry where to settle all the environmental issues. It gives me a feeling that I have done what I have done can benefit the environment as well as human being also. So when I know that UMP offered this course, I was happy and excited. So what is great about UMP is that UMP is a university which major in marine and we explore a lot about environmental. So we have a lot of ad hoc activities like Sea of Survival that help us to go through all the environmental problems and help us to how to conserve the environment also.
Okay. So can you tell me why should we choose you?
So thank you for asking me these questions. I believe that your company is finding a candidate who possess leadership skill also and communication skill based on what you have listed in the job description. While organizing event during schooling time, I have gained a lot of experience in communicating with people in different departments. It also helped me to develop leadership skills when performing my responsibilities during this event. So I will master my job in this role based on my knowledge I had learned in university. I also will explore more about my job and increase my knowledge as well. I will ask more about this role from seniors in the company to get a whole and holistic understanding about the operations of the company. So I will try to get along with all the people among colleagues. And I mentioned above, I studied analytical chemistry. So I have learned basic chemistry like analytical, physical, organic, and inorganic chemistry. And also a lot of electives such as like forensics, environmental, and correct chemistry too. So I experienced in using these analytical instruments based on my FYP, and I believe that with my academic qualification, I have more enough CGPA grades for applying this job, and I able to adapt a fast-pacing working environment. So I have worked with different fields before as a part-timer, and I believe that I can also handle in this industry with my professions and skills. So thus I'm confident that I'm the best candidate for this role.
All right. So the fourth question is, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
In 5 years, I would like to have become a true expert or a consultant that master at my role. I will immerse myself in developing new skills and build a lasting relationship with my team and my clients. So I will be looking for opportunity to expand my responsibilities as well. I want to be built as a top performer, an expert who is a key contributor to the company. So I would not mind becoming someone who could train and mentor someone when the time comes as well. So most importantly, I want to find a company where I can continue to grow my career. I know this role will give me the opportunities to develop new professional skills and work with people I can really learn from.
Okay. So can you tell me what is your major weakness?
I sometimes get impatient when the task run past the deadline. I feel uncomfortable when the tasks are not completed when it's near to the due date. So I used to start more earlier to prevent these situations to happen. Usually, I will calm down myself as we need a clear mind to understand the problem and take some time to get used to the problem we face. So I will definitely to define the roots of the problems and try to simplify the challenge as well. I will divide the challenge into a smaller pieces and settle it step by step. So my stress regarding the challenge faced in the work will be reduced. So for example, like for now, I have multiple of tasks that due in a week. So I try to organize the tasks like list out all the tasks and start with the simplest one. So therefore, I have much time to settle the most problematic tasks after all.
All right. Let's come to sixth question. What have you read lately?
Since I am a last year student, I having my FYP now. I've read a lot of journals and research papers to review my own paper and research. So I get to know more about my research study and have a deep insight related to my field. It gives me a big image about my studies and research, giving me a great assistance in my paper. So since my final year project entitled Phenolchlorons Residue in Various Food Sample, I'm doing a review on extraction and determination methods. I have read more about Journal of Chromatography, Journal of Food Chemistry, and also Journal of Forensic Toxicology and Journal of Chemistry. So except for educational study, one of my latest in my reading list was The Little Prince by Anthony Jean-Exupéry, whom a French author, and this book is first published in April 1943, so it's considered an old book. The story follows a young prince who visits various planets in the space and address theme of loneliness, friendship, love, and loss. Is a Greek book, and it talks about life and human nature. The main moral of The Little Prince is that love is all important and allow us to truly see to the heart and beauty of all things. So the Little Prince left his rose because her behavior became too difficult for him to care for. So what I remember the most is that the fox tells the Little Prince that it's only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. It's one of my favorite quotes in this book.
Okay. I think that's all for interview section. Do you have any question for me?
Uh, I would like to ask, how was the company culture?
All right. I would say that our company emphasizes on democratic culture, which helps to boosting up the motivation in everyone. We also emphasize on teamwork and settle tasks effectively with production colleague and superior. Thus, this prevents everyone from working overload and everyone has work-life balance.
Okay.
Yeah, we respect different opinion from everyone because everyone has different opinion on several things and believing with everyone can listen to their comment. It can avoid a lot of misunderstanding, so there's no worry for autocratic management in our company.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, hope you enjoy as well.
Okay.
See you.
Hi, Miss O. How are you
Hi.
today?
I'm very happy today.
Okay, can we start our interview now?
Sure.
Okay, so can you tell me about yourself?
Okay, my name is Lo Shui and I'm 23 years old. I was born and raised at Panghang Rao. I'm on a bachelor degree of analytical and environmental chemistry and graduated in University Malaysia Terengganu, UMT. I have studied most of the fundamentals of chemistry, such as organic chem, inorganic chem, and physical chem. Besides, I also have studied colloid chemistry, forensic chemistry, and environmental chemistry. In my last year of my degree study, I have done my FYP final year project, which is related to pharmaceutical drug. With my knowledge and skill, I believe I am qualified in this as pharmaceutical analysis in your company. I am optimistic, passionate, hardworking, creative, cooperative, and responsible. I am a hardworking because I have juggled and excellent in school, work, and club activities all at the same time. So if you are going to give me a lot of tasks or work, no worry, I can handle that because I work under pressure with quality. I thrive on challenge and constantly set goals for myself, so I have something to strive toward. I'm not comfortable with settling, and I'm always looking for an opportunity to do better and achieve greatness. During my schooling time, I organize or participate in many activities. For example, visited an old folks home, organized a fundraiser program, and study camp for primary school. I have learned how to be a responsible and cooperative person. I'm also the president of the EXO Community Service Club UMT. I have learned how to provide overall leadership and direction to the club organization.
Okay. Could you tell me what about this field that you like most?
Okay, chemistry teaches useful skill because it is a science. Learning chemistry means learning how to be objective and how to reason and solve problems. So for me, chemistry is fun. In my degree study, I study in chemistry. In this field, I like analytical and forensic chemistry. This is because I have a big interest in forensic and analytical field since I was 16 years old. I had seen CIS or any other police detective program. Forensic scientists analyze the crime scene, find and collect the scientific evidence, and often present this in the legal court. They apply scientific knowledge of crime scene to help support the legal case. Later on, I have searched for the information and get to know the basic study of both fields of chemistry. So I decided to have chemistry as my major subject. Besides, I also like the practical part in my degree course as I can handle different laboratory instruments in my practical classes.
So you are a fresh grade, right? So
Yes.
as a fresh graduate, what can you contribute in our company?
I have most of the chemistry knowledge and the basic knowledge in the laboratory practice. Besides, I'm able to handle some of the instruments such as centrifuge, FTIR, HPLC, and GCMS. Furthermore, I also have great interpersonal skill, such as good communication skill, as well as excellent teamwork skill. Although I am a fresh graduate, but I'm willing to learn something new and I'm a quick learner. With the skill and knowledge as well as the passion I have, I believe I would be an excellent addition to this field. I have all of the skill that you are looking for. I'm also passionate about this industry and I'm driven to deliver high quality work.
Okay. What skill have you developed at university and how you develop it?
Okay. In my university life, I have took part in some of the program which organized by my university, such as program Alpha Sonata UNT 2019. In this program, I am a general affair, meaning the person in overall charge. I have learned how to be a responsible and cooperative person. Besides, I am also the president of an Excel Community Service Club UNT since 2019 until 2021. In this position, I have learned how to provide overall leadership and direction to the club organization. And as a president, I need to coordinate club activities through the board of directors. Besides, I also learn how to communicate with persons that are different race and have different personality. As a president, I also need to establish a short and long range objective and goals in the conjunction with the board of director in every program.
What do you think about what is your weakness?
Oh, my greatest weakness is that I believe that I find it really hard sometimes to say no to people. So what happened is people will ask me to do jobs and I will be like, yes, no problem. I will do that. Leave it with me. And I end up taking too much sometime in addition to my usual work and sometime in the past. I feel a little bit overwhelmed. So what I need to do is learn to say no when appropriate. Of course, I will take on as much work as possible, but I need to learn to say no when the time is right. Having said that, one of my strengths is that if you find anything about me that you think I need to improve upon, tell me and I will go away and do it.
Yeah, I understand about this. Can I know what have you read lately?
Lately, I have read about a book called Light of the Moon. It's by Sonia Toxic. Yeah. So my brother gave me this book and I read it because my brother have read it and he said could have to put it down. A Light of the Moon is about Slim Hannigan and her family who live in the Ireland. They are utterly reliant on the growth of their potatoes to take them through the harsh condition of a famine. However, when the potatoes do not grow as planned, the Hannigans are forced to leave their homeland and move to Oregon, America. They must start a new life with their Uncle Neil, meeting new friends on the ship. Most of the family survive the difficult time on the ship, but certain situations prevent them from going to Oregon as planned.
Wow, it looks like a great story. So I think I will look for it. Can I think that's all for our interview sections. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. Can you share more about the day-to-day responsibility of this role, or how would you describe the piece of typical day?
Basically in our company, right, a typical day involves carrying out like lab works and develop and improve both new and existing products. And this can include developing formulations in the lab, testing materials made from a quality and performance points of view, and then report the results of this work.
Oh, that's great. All right, thank you.
I hope you enjoy.
Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you.